Okay, so setup wise, as we said, if we're lining up with the mat as we were, we want to make sure the body is somewhere close to parallel, okay? Bringing that right foot back, all it does is restrict your body turn through the goal, which just means you can't release the body. So all you can do is just swap your arms at it. And the more you try and swap your arms at it, because you're knowing the golf ball's going somewhere over here and doing that, you try and hit it as far left as you can by pulling your arms across rather than releasing the club correctly, okay? As we said, what at the moment feels to you a club face pointing there at impact, in reality your club is pointing there. So therefore, what it needs to feel like to get on the red line needs to feel their impact. Okay, it won't be anywhere near there because the ball doesn't go there, to be fair. It's now going sort of towards that red line, okay? But that's the sensation you've got to try and create in your practice swings, almost like a sort of smothering of the club and an over-release of the arms to get the club face pointing left, because what feels to you the red line at the moment is green. So therefore, to get to the red line, you've got to be this way left. And over time, what you'll find, Chris, you'll end up getting to a position where your real and feel come together. Okay, it won't be always playing golf trying to smother it left. Once you start getting the feeling of, hang on, this actually feels quite good, this will start, this what feels then left, well now, hang on, the ball's going straight. So your brain will think, okay, the ball's going straight with this feeling, therefore that feeling must be straight.
Okay, so muscle memory.
Exactly, yeah, that sort of thing. So, as we said, if we can get a nice and relaxed set of position, not quite so low as well, you get quite low down with your hands, try and stand a bit taller, get yourself as tall as you can with that club and get yourself in a position where your body can rotate better. So, backswing now is still pretty good. There's not as much leg action now on this one. We can then rotate through a lot more freedom through the golf ball. We can twist and get that club face now, releasing the body up there. And this one, although the club came from here slightly out to in, because you released the golf club, the ball sort of went here and just drifted back to fair, which is fine. Yeah. And playing with a little fade at the moment is absolutely fine. Once you start getting the ball going dead straight, then we can start in the golf ball by more a direct line. But at the moment, a bit of a fade is playable and something you're visually used to seeing. There's no point saying, oh, we'll start getting a nice 30-yard draw, Chris, because then if you get on a golf course like Cordemester and there's trouble right, are you going to want to aim at the trouble and draw it back? You're not going to trust that, are you? So get yourself doing a little bit of a fade down there by squaring the club face up, and we can see now just have a better release how much further that club's gone round your head, whereas this one here now was sort of a lot of leg action. The left knee locks forward, can't get out your own way now, right foot sort of stuck back, trying to sort of get out of the way, can't release the club, and the club now nowhere near as far as that one there. So just a small little increase of club movement around, as in around this, around that way, shows you've released your arms better. The more your arms rolled and fold over, the further that club's going to go. If you block them off this way, they kind of get stuck like that, yeah? So a couple of things that we said at setup. Number one, feet alignment and body. Don't try and sort of aim to the right or get your stance closed too much. It just restricts your body, okay? And then from there, as we swing the golf club through...
the reason I was pulling my foot back all the time.
Everyone's, yeah, exactly. I mean, there's so many missing golf. People say, oh, you got a slice, okay, hit a draw by bringing that foot back. It doesn't make a draw. It just means your foot goes further back and you can't turn your hips. Yeah. So unless you're someone who's used to squaring the club face and really closing the club face, that would hit a draw. But if you're a slice of the golf ball, you're hitting the golf with an open club face. So suddenly bringing your right foot back is not going to change that club face like that, is it?
It's going to change the weight on here because I'm...
You can change the weight to help a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think it's right. We're hitting the ball.
I know, exactly, yeah. You want ideally...
That won't change my path.
It won't change the path. All it would do is it will change the club face coming back a little bit further left than you're getting now. So when your golf ball, rather than your golf ball going there, would now start sort of going about there somewhere. So over time, once you start seeing golf balls now heading a bit to the left, you go, well, hang on, my is now going towards target. I can start hitting the ball in a straighter line. Yeah. But the first thing to change, of course, is definitely change the club face. Don't worry about the path, all these other things. Get your feet lined up, important, okay? But keep the club face and get it the sensation of going left. And some of your practice drills and warm-ups could be try and hit that sort of smothery left shot on you. Okay, hit that really sort of snap hooky one, so you start getting the feeling of that club face being closed. Because what felt to you that far left was pretty straight, wasn't it?
Yeah, that
in
was
reality,
your best shot.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. There you go, mate. Exactly, yeah. Does that make sense then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Have that last one to finish off with then, mate, and then we'll wrap things up.